What's up, YouTube? Here with my rx7. So my girl encouraged me to start a YouTube channel. So here I am. My name is Vic, and this is going to be a whole build page about everything with this car. You're going to see, all the content of me putting the motor together, wiring everything, just getting the car ready to run and all that. Some of you people might follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm probably going to be sharing most of this stuff. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see basically the whole thing from the beginning to where it is now. It was like a barn find. So this is like an introductory. So I'm just gonna tell you about the car, what made me get it, and how I got it to where it is now. But 2 years ago, I decided to get an RX-7. I sold my DSM. I had a 2G. There's no need for two race cars, so I ended up selling that, and I ended up buying this. I wanted to buy a shell. I meant to buy a shell. I went looking for a shell. So a guy hit me up and said he had one. Needed a lot of work. I drove with my best friend 9 hours all the way to damn near Virginia. Picked up the car, brought it back, and then started getting to work on it. I always wanted an FD. It was either an FD or a Supra. I was gonna get one of the two, and I found an FD, man. So that's what I ended up going with. So here we are. Came a long way. And you're about to learn. So this is the front. It's got the work emotions on it, the Kiwamis. It's got Toyo Proxy R888s, 295, 18 by 10.5 all the way around, square setup. ETS front mount. There was a lot of guys that were telling me to go V mount, and I wanted to go V mount, but the kits were pretty expensive with it, and I'm not cheap whatsoever on my car. But I had an ETS intercooler kit on my previous car, and it worked out really good, so I ended up going with the same. But maybe later on I'll get a V mount, but for right now, that'll work out. I just mounted the motor yesterday, so this is the first time it's had a motor inside the car in about 2 years. Fully shaved the bay. I still have to touch up some things. The paint guys still have to touch up some things. I ended up scratching it a few times when I've been working on it, so I got to take it back there so they can touch it up or whatever. But I'm getting it done little by little. Pretty much the setup is going to be a Garrett GT40. Probably going to run a Gleesman turbo manifold. Probably dual wastegates. Run an electric water pump. So it's going to be pretty clean inside the bay. I'm trying to keep it really clean inside there, not all crammed up, full wire tuck. It's the whole brake line system is going to be ran with stainless steel brake lines. Don't mind those lines right there, they're going to get eliminated. But yeah, I'll probably pull the car out and show you guys the interior, even though I got to strip the interior back out, but I'll show you guys that. So this is the interior so far. Like I said, fully caged. It's got an Auto Power Industries cage. It's been modified slightly by a friend of mine, because the way that bar goes, it doesn't flow with the dash. Not like this one. This one, that it actually comes like that with that curve, but that one just went like that and then just straight down. It didn't have that extra curve. It looked kind of weird. So I had my boy modify all that. I got the planted brackets. Everything is carbon fiber from Evo R. Haltech dash. I'm gonna be running a Haltech ECU. But I'm gonna have to rip all this back out to redo the chassis harness and all that stuff. So, but it's got brand new carpet in it and all that. So that's Rocky, by the way. That's my helper that a lot of you rx7 guys on the Facebook page know about now. But yeah, hopefully by winter it'll be on. That's cutting close, but that's the plan. I'm not a sponsored guy, so everything comes out of my pocket. I'm not gonna upload every day. It's probably gonna be twice a week maybe, every time I do something in the car, but everything comes out of my pocket. So everybody that has a project car knows that these things cost a lot of money, especially the FDs. They're pretty pricey when it comes to the parts. So you know, every once in a while I'll upload a video every time I get some new stuff in. Every time I do something, I'm probably gonna video the whole wiring thing. That gets kind of boring, but you know, like I said, there's a lot of things that people need to learn that I can teach you, or you know, there's a lot of things that you guys can teach me by writing down in the comments or whatever. But I'm probably gonna go over all that stuff with my boy Corey when we rip everything out and we go through the wiring and we put it all in. You'll be able to see all that content, but I'm not gonna bore you with it because it is kind of boring. And honestly, I'm not a wire guy. He's the one that does all the wiring, so I'm gonna be learning too. Even though he pretty much taught me a lot doing this wire harness, because I hate wiring. I'm not a wire guy at all. I can mount motors, I can do everything, but once you put wires in my face, I get scared. So that's pretty much it for this car. Let me tell you guys a little bit more about the motor. So it's a 13B REW. It's half bridged, going with a Garrett GT40 94R for the turbo setup. Probably gonna run dual wastegates. I bought a lot of stuff for it. Like I'm gonna run the Elite lower intake, and then the Cosmo upper intake, Cosmo throttle body. I'm gonna have to modify the elbow, obviously, to line up with the intercooler, right? So yeah, everything is gonna be all built perfectly. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. Who's here? Oh, UPS is here. That's what's up. One second. So, UPS just pulled up and brought me a care package. Let's see what it is. I already know what it is, but y'all don't know what it is. You're about to find out. This is what I've been waiting all goddamn weekend for. To everything inside, so you know, it's this is the little instructions. That's kind of a hint of who it's from. Water manifold from Chips Motorsports, billet. That is beautiful, baby. So this is what is gonna eliminate the water pump and put a electric water pump on the car. So this mounts like right there. Look at that. Like butter, baby. Ain't that beautiful? There's nothing like getting new parts in, man. It's the best feeling in the world. It's like fucking Christmas every time you get a new part in. Try not to cuss too much on the channel. I don't know if you guys got kids and stuff, but sometimes I don't give a damn. But yeah, man. Shout out to Chips at Chips Motorsports. He makes some good stuff. Like I said, I'm not sponsored. He's not paying me to say that. I don't have any freaking subscribers right now, so obviously he ain't getting no views or whatever we want to call it off of it. But man, that looks good. I'm probably gonna mount this now, so you guys will probably get some content today. All right, guys. So this is pretty much what it's gonna look like. I painted the water manifold wrinkle black, as are a lot of other things. They're gonna go wrinkle black too. It's gonna be a clean engine, mostly black with a slight bit of red, but obviously these have to go. I just put them on there for now. I tried to find them local, I couldn't, so I'm just gonna have to get them offline. I'm gonna have to run dash 16 AN to a 1 1/4 hose fitting, and then gonna have to get 2 new couplers that go an 1 1/4 to 1.5 inches, so I can, get this thing right. But no one had them locally, so that's kind of a bummer. But I'll show you everything that's kind of going with it. So got the reservoir here. So this pipe will be going down like that, and then this pipe will be going like that, and then you got the reservoir and all that stuff. I'm running a Gilmer pulley kit, but my alternator is going to be over here, so I'm not going to need the water pump one, so it's pretty much just going to run straight across here. It's going to look really good. Then I got all these phase 2 hose clamps for it. They look really good. I just didn't want to put no cheesy hose clamps on the car. I'm trying to make it really clean. It's not a show car, but I don't know. It's the little things that really make a car come out to me. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup. That's how it's gonna look right there. It looks really good. So I'm kind of stuck right now. I can't do much because I don't have those fittings or couplers. So, and I don't even have my pulleys. I got word that the pulleys are out of stock, so they had to order them. So I'm gonna get them straight from the manufacturer to my house because they didn't have the black pulleys. They only had the silver ones, which it's not gonna look good. So sometimes you gotta wait. That's part of the game. Uh, but that's pretty much it for today. So I actually did something to the car. I thought I was just gonna introduce you guys to something, but you guys actually kind of seen a little bit that I did. So even though I didn't video it.